We'll see if it works. Anyways, so when we are playing tennis, before we play tennis, we need to have a physical warm-up because it's not smart right away to just go on a tennis court and start sprinting around. So we're gonna do a couple of exercises that are gonna help gradually warm us up. So we're gonna start, so your first line, Zainab, we're gonna run around the court. So you're gonna run to the net, so, yep. And so when we get to the net, we're gonna side shuffle across, so arms length apart, stay as low as possible. There you go, follow the leader. Right, backstepping this way. We get to the back, we're gonna do crossover steps. There, so now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna move a bit faster. So run up to the net, there you go, 50% speed. Good side stepping, try and get your knees a bit lower. All right.
Full speed?
Yep. So now full speed all the way. There you go, you can catch up, let's go. Stay nice and low to the ground. Your chest should be right at the net.
Hurry up.
All right, that's good. All right. So it's always good to get your heart rate going before we start actually playing. So that's good. So now we're gonna do some lunges. So we're gonna come up on the doubles alley here. So this is gonna help stretch out your hamstrings and your quads. So if we get our knees 90 degrees, but we're not gonna be touching our knees, so we're gonna keep our hands up here. And then we're gonna try and stay balanced like this. Keep going, so we're gonna go all the way to the end. Good. But try not to bounce, try and just hold it there, yes. All right, so let's turn around and let's go back to the other side. Try and keep your arms right in front of you, yes. Really important that you keep your back nice and straight. Because not only is this good for your legs, it's also good for your core stability as well, which you need when you're trying to run for a shot at the side and you're trying to hit a ball. You really need your core muscles and your legs working. All right, so now we're gonna do side lunges. So again, shoulder length apart, lean to one side, again, trying to keep your knees 90-degree angle. So you're gonna go back and forth, then you're gonna take another step like this. Again, trying to keep your arms in front of you, keeping your leg back nice and balanced. So then we're gonna go across. So we're actually gonna do only one of these. So we're just gonna go across to there and then we're gonna move on. Yep. Just try and just keep that back nice and straight as much as you can. So we're on a tennis court. We're not playing tennis with our back bent down here. We're always trying to keep our back nice and straight. So it's important that we do this during the exercise as well. Good. All right, just a couple more, you got it. And after this, you'll be really warmed up and ready to play. Just a couple more. Good job keeping your back straight. Try to keep your knees more 90 degrees. Try not to go all the way down. All right, so for these next few exercises, we're gonna be more on the ground. So find yourself a spot on the court. So we're gonna be on our knees just like this. And with our hands just over our shoulders. So see how my hands are over my shoulders here. So for this exercise, this really helps with your core and back stability. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right hand and we're gonna reach up under our left arm and we're gonna come all the way up here. Then we're gonna come down, place the hand back and reach. So you should be able to be looking up at the sky as well when you're doing this. So we're gonna do this 2 more times each side. Job, let's get your hands, get your shoulder a bit more straight over, yes. Okay, good. So next one, it's also going to help us with our core stability, but also our lower back. We need to have good lower back mobility in order to be able to hit low balls, be able to reach and lunge. We need to be able to have full back mobility. So we're going to go kind of back into the same position again. So knees shoulder width apart, as well as your hands. And you're going to first, you're going to breathe out as you look up into the sky. So your chest is going up to the sky. Then you're going to breathe in. And you're going to try with your lower back to push your lower back up to the sky. And then as you're breathing out, you look up there. So let's do 8 of those. So let's try and get your shoulders just a bit more there. Perfect. Yep. It's good form. Yep, really get that lower back up there. All right, great job. Okay, so for the last exercise we're going to do, still be on our knees, but what we're going to do, this is for our shoulder mobility. So this is more going to help you with your serves. Because serving, you're using a lot of your muscles up here, as opposed to down here with the forehand and backhand. So we need to have good shoulder mobility. So our shoulders and our elbows are going to be 90 degrees, so parallel here. And without moving the rest of your arm, so just your forearm and your elbow, you're going to try and bend down here and all the way back as far as you can. Back there. Good. And out as far back. Good. Make sure you're keeping your back straight and you're only trying to move your elbow, not trying to move your whole arm like this. Good. Okay, 3 more each. So last one, just try and get your elbows more 90 degrees. Get them up higher, yes. All right, that's good. We are now warmed up for tennis. I'm gonna cut that part out, but no, thank you guys. Let me just make sure that